Okay, polynomial division again. I'm going to work through, I've got 3 more problems I'm going to work through. I know this is every college algebra or pre-calculus student's favorite topic, so I'm going to work through a few of them for you. Here's going to be a simple one so we can see what we're doing. Again, we want to see when we divide, we want to send x minus 3. It officially divides into both of these. Let's first divide it into 2x and see what happens. That is, I want to get 2x, I want to rewrite it as a factor of x minus 3. That is, what has to go here so I get a 2x back? Well, clearly, I need a 2 there to get my 2x, but it gives me an additional minus 6 because the 2 distributes. So I need to add 6 to cancel that negative 6, and so it just leaves me with 2x. So I rewrite here, instead of writing 2x, I write 2 times x minus 3 plus 6. That is my 2x. And then plus 1, all divided by x minus 3. So again, the x minus 3 divides into everything. So when it divides into the 2 times x minus 3, the x minus 3's cancel each other and just leaves me with 2. And on top I'm left with 7 over x minus 3. And note that the power of x is 1 on the bottom, and up on top we have, well, I guess I should be using our language. The degree on the bottom is 1, and the degree of the polynomial on the top is 0. So as far as polynomial division goes, we are done. We have got the degree on the top less than the degree of the denominator. Okay? So that's going to be my answer here for that one. Let's go do another one. Moving quick here, YouTube only gives me 10 minutes to make these videos. So I need to rewrite x squared. I need to rewrite x squared as a factor of 3x minus 1. Okay? So how, when I multiply here, I multiply by x, that's going to give me my x squared, but it's going to give me 3x squared. How do I get rid of that 3? Well, I multiply by 1/3. That 1/3 x, when it multiplies by 3, the 3's cancel and gives me my x squared. But I get an additional negative 1/3 x, so I got to add 1/3 x, because when this distributes, I get an additional negative 1/3 x. And I need this thing just to equal x squared, so I subtract off the 1/3 x. So here we're going to get that, instead of writing x squared now, I want to rewrite that as 1/3 x times 3x minus 1 plus 1/3 x, and that rewrites my whole numerator divided by 3x minus 1. We see the 3x minus 1's cancel when I divide into that first term, and I get 1/3 x, or x over 3 would be fine as well, plus 1/3 x over 3x minus 1. Okay, so I divided into that term, and now I'm dividing. When I divide into that term, the 3x minus 1's cancel, and it's still underneath the 1/3 x. So we're not done, because the degree of the numerator and the denominator is 1. I need the degree on top to be less than the degree on the bottom, so we have to go again. So I have to do 1/3 x equals something times 3x minus 1. I have to rewrite it as a power, or the factor of 3, with a factor of 3x minus 1. So how am I going to get 1/3? The x is already there. So what would I multiply 3 by to get 1/3? So I need to divide 3 by 9, right? So multiply by 1/9. These you just have to think about and figure them out. So that is when I multiply here, 3 divided by 9 is 1/3 x. And so I'm getting an additional negative 1/9 when it distributes. So I need to add 1/9. So over here we got 1/3 x plus, and now instead of 1/3 x on top, I'm going to rewrite that as 1/9 times 3x minus 1 plus 1/9 over 3x minus 1. And I think that's going to give me my final answer here. So for my final answer, I get 1/3 x, and when 3x minus 1, we'll cancel this one when it divides into it, so plus 1/9, and then plus 1/9 over 3x minus 1. And you may want to write this as, this could be x over 3 plus 1/9 plus 1 divided by 9 times 3x minus 1. You can distribute the 9 there, then make that 27x minus 9, whatever you may need to do. That is so we could write it as x over 3 plus 1/9 plus 1 over 27x minus 1. And when you're doing your homework, just make sure you're watching, and whatever the online homework system tells you, the method that it tells you to give the answer, and just give it in that answer. Oops, that'd be minus 9. Okay, how much time do I have here? Got 4 minutes. Can I do one more of these in 4 minutes? Alright, I'm going to work through this one quick if you guys don't mind. If it's possible to work through it quick. If not, I will stop at about the 10-minute mark and let's see. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is rewrite x to the 6 equals blank times x squared minus 3x plus 1. Alright, so I need to get x to the 6 back, so it's going to be x to the 4th. Okay, and I get so I need x, it's going to be 3x to the 5th, so I need to add it. I need to subtract off the x to the 4th. Okay, so over here I'm going to go ahead and cancel that and skip that step. So that's going to leave me with x to the 4th plus and 3x to the 5th minus x to the 4th. Alright, and now let me go back to minus 4x squared plus 5 all divided by x squared minus 3x plus 1. Okay? Now I want to rewrite this one red here, the 3x to the 5th equals blank times x squared minus 3x plus 1. Alright, so that's going to be, I know I need a 3 and I need what, x cubed, and so I know I need to add 9x to the 4th and subtract 3x cubed. Okay, so here we're going to get equals x to the 4th plus 3x cubed plus 9x to the 4th, and this x to the 4th is going to give me 8x to the 4th minus 3x cubed. I don't have one of those. Plus, oops, and then minus 4x squared plus 5 all divided by x squared minus 3x plus 1. Okay, how am I looking? One more minute, huh? I'm not going to be able to finish. Let me just go ahead and stop right here, and we will start this one back on the next video.